Alex, I got our first Reddit question here.
First one ever.
First one for the Advent calendar. And this is simply titled Prologue to Campaigns. And it says...
Yes, do them.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that was a quick one. No, let me at least read it, though. Hi, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
I'm curious if anyone here runs a prologue session alongside or after session 0 to help establish characters, relationships, motivations, and most importantly, starting equipment. If you do, could you share some examples or stories from your games? How do you make the prologue impactful and engaging? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experience. Thanks in advance. Thoughts about that?
I think you should do them. If possible, it would definitely be good. You could figure out how the characters met each other, for instance. You could go on a short adventure to establish how they feel about each other, for instance, or just basically to introduce each other and figure out how the party dynamic is going to be.
Oh, sure.
Doesn't matter if you set this months before the campaign itself starts, years before it starts. Up to you, really.
Sure. Yeah,
but I think they're a good concept, though.
Yeah, there was a time back when I was doing Rift Hunters where I did, if I had a little bit more time and ability at the time, I had more foresight, where I wanted to do a little bit of a prologue piece that was narratively focused on each individual character to kind of explain their life before the campaign, to kind of get up to speed. We didn't really have the time to do that, or I didn't have the foresight at the time, but I wanted to be able to do that, to kind of get all the individual characters up to speed. And I think that more than the session 0, I feel like session 0 is really more or less, here's the rules that we're going to be following, here are kind of the framework, the guidelines, the guardrails that we're going in, and this is just to make sure everybody understands where their characters are at and what's going on. A prologue really should be more narratively focused to really flesh out where we are at this point and how we got here. And I think that's great, especially considering that D&D, all these TTRPGs, they are narratively focused. And if we have a good idea of where the characters came from that brought them here, then it's going to make for a richer storyline that everybody kind of understands, especially the people playing those characters, as we get into the actual sessions. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much what we have to say for the most part, but I'm happy that people are talking about the idea of a prologue, and definitely on longer campaigns too. One shots maybe not, but
one shot that maybe the one shot is the prologue.
Maybe the one shot is the prologue. Didn't you have a standalone session at one point? The Mirrorverse, right? Or
oh, that was a side thing that happened. Yeah,
it was a side thing it wasn't a prologue, but it was a side character mission that explains something.
It was a different thing going on in the same game that we were playing with different people entirely. It was this side mission that some other people had gotten, just something different to break up the narrative flow. It was a higher level stake campaign.
Sure.
Thing than our current campaign, but it was to determine some outcomes for the main campaign.
Yeah. And I thought that was very interesting. We actually did have that series that I believe we put up for people to listen to back in our old Delve days, which was fun to see. Prologues, though, great idea for campaigns, really help. I think also helps really players get into the role of their character ahead of time, to really kind of get into that mindset by doing that. So, prologues, we're coming out in favor of it.
Yes. Prologues, vote yes.
Prologues, vote yes on prologues. This November. Oh, we're already in December. Oh, too bad. Damn. We missed. I threw my prologue vote away.